This is a 1997 Ford F250 7.3 diesel. Just got done installing a new radiator, new water pump, and now it's time to reinstall the fan shroud and the fan clutch. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It is a little cumbersome. There's not a lot of space to work with, but you can definitely do it. So give me a second. Problem is these two got to go in at the same time, just like so. And now you've also got to be careful of these fins, these aluminum fins here on the radiator. You don't want to damage those. Get this into the roughly the right spot. And I apologize, you can't really see very well. Start this guy on here, give some pressure with the back of your hand, start kind of spinning. It is tough, but you can do it. Probably obstructed there, you can't see shit. Okay, so now you can see down there, we got it started. What I'm gonna do, you don't have to do this, but I'm gonna put a little Loctite on there, and I'm putting blue Loctite, not red Loctite. Blue Loctite is for smaller bolts, I believe, maybe 3/8 or 5/16 and below. I'm gonna put a dab on those threads, just a little bit. Just don't want that fan clutch falling off, and it'll make it so next time you go to remove this, it's not impossible, but it gives you a little bit of extra strength there on the threads. So I'm gonna come all the way back here until it stops threading. Okay, so we're there. Now, you still have to do, really tighten that up. And we're using this set. Highly recommend you doing this, going down to NAPA, AutoZone, wherever you're at, whatever you have, and renting this fan clutch kit for both removing and reinstalling. It makes it just 10 times easier. And yeah, just highly recommend it. So you're going to get this guy right here over the 4 bolts, if you can see it down there, the 4 bolts on the pulley for the water pump. That's going to secure that pulley. And this guy is going to go over here on the nut for the fan clutch, bring them together. Oh, nice and tight. I have a feeling I'm going to kick myself when I go to take that back off, but that ain't going nowhere. And just reinstall your fan shroud here, and we are good to go, as long as hooking everything back up as far as the radiator. Okay, thank you. Get your wrench here. Around the actual nut of the fan clutch. Boom. And Now your second one, it's actually a smaller set. This guy right here will go around these 4 bolts right here, and that's coming off of the water pump. So I'm gonna get those on there like this. I'm doing just, again, no fan shroud or nothing, just because I just want to make it easier for you to see. And then you're gonna just bring them together like that, nice and tight. Makes it way easier. So now, nice and tight there, no issues. Now if you don't tighten this up enough, you run the risk of starting this thing up and this fan will actually fall off, which happened to me one time because I'm a dum-dum. Anyway, I learned my lesson and did it right. So there you go.